Welcome back, everybody. I'm Melanie.
I'm Santana.
And this is just one more chapter.
We are a book podcast. We love to talk about books. Please rate and review our episode on Spotify or Apple. You can also follow our social medias, Instagram, TikTok, and on Fable. We do host our monthly book club on there. We are reviewing Rebel Witch this month.
We are. It's the beginning of the month. That means it's a new book for the month of March. If you guys follow us on social media or listen to our podcast, we've already announced that Rebel Witch from Kristen Sicilari, sorry, is our book of the month, which is it's a duology. I'm so excited. As this recording this podcast, haven't started it yet.
Yes.
I will immediately.
Yes. Very soon.
Very good. Please, if you guys haven't read fantasy before and you want kind of like a little introduction.
Yeah, this is a perfect series to start, in my opinion.
100% agree. Before we get into this, I kind of want to talk about like a book ick that I just came across recently. Scrolling through like TikTok, there's a lot of different book talk videos. One of them is where people, okay, so they have like a quote, okay? So you're looking at the video, maybe the girl or person is in the video, and they have like a quote of the book, either typed out or like a picture of, and it's like through like a trending audio.
Oh, okay.
And it's like, I don't know, you could just vision that in your mind, but there's no mention in that video of where this book is.
Oh, yeah.
Or like, sorry, what the book is.
What the book is,
And you're like, I'm sorry, I'm not going to go scrolling and searching.
Exactly.
Please
Google the quote.
Yeah. And like, and then you look
Please
through
tell
like the
us.
description, doesn't tell you, and then people have to comment.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, that's this. Get the fuck
it's
out
like,
of here.
can you not? Can you
Like,
just tell us?
Yeah, like I like your video,
Yeah.
cool, but at the end or even the description, just give
In
me the author.
description. Yeah, it's easy to
I'm
do.
not going to go search for it.
Exactly.
Bye.
See ya.
Next.
100%.
Oh, speaking of that, it's also like when people have this, and if you guys are watching on YouTube, I'm physically doing it. When they're like, I'm going to tell you about this book.
Yeah.
And it takes them forever to get through it, and then they do
and then
this.
They show it. I know.
Get it the fuck out of here.
It's like, can you just show the book?
And again, they don't give you the description of the book, of the title, the author, and no.
It's ridiculous.
Get out of here.
Ridiculous.
I don't want to work that hard, you guys. Okay?
I know. Like, I don't want to, like,
It's not a guessing
tell me.
game here.
Yeah,
I know it's not a scavenger hunt. Let me just
Exactly.
tell me what the freaking book is.
100%.
And I'll still watch your video.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to go searching through your comments like you're gatekeeping the book just to get engagement.
Exactly. To the end.
Get out of
Yeah,
here.
no,
Don't like it.
I agree.
What are we doing today, Santana?
Today we are discussing, this one's for audiobook lovers. So we are discussing the pros and cons of Audible and the pros and cons of Libro FM. Yes.
Correct. So neither one of us, I could say, are audiobook lovers.
Yes.
I don't know.
I've dabbled a little bit. But
That's right. You have. I have not.
Yeah.
So we just thought we'd kind of give this podcast episode be about what's the pros and cons of both.
Yeah.
Because I didn't even know Libro existed.
Yeah,
I only
me
ever
neither.
thought Audible was like
yeah,
the number
me too.
one.
Yeah, I agree.
So we thought, well, let's just do kind of like a review of which one is which, and at the end of it, we can kind of give our thoughts of which one that
is
we would
better.
personally use.
Yeah, exactly.
And you guys can make that a distinction as well.
So Audible is owned by Amazon. So they have a huge library. So they have over 500,000 audiobooks across multiple genres, including exclusive Audible originals.
Oh,
So,
wow.
Yeah, so that is a pro.
I didn't know that.
They do have high quality narration. So many book features professional voice actors and celebrities even sometimes. So that might be a pro for you. They do offer offline listening, so you can download books for offline use.
That's not bad.
They do have a flexible membership. The subscription is $14.95 a month. And it includes 1 credit for any book, regardless of the price, plus access to Audible Plus catalog with thousands of free books that you can listen to. They offer Whisper Sync, which I thought this was pretty cool. I didn't know about this.
Wow.
It syncs the audiobook with Kindle books, so you can switch between the two without losing your place. So if you'd like to
Whoa.
listen and then read on your Kindle, it'll keep your place for both.
Whoa.
Which I thought was pretty cool. And people like to immersive read, like listen and.
That's crazy. I've seen that.
I've never done that before.
That's
it sounds
too
kind of
much.
interesting, but I don't know how that would be. You know?
Yeah, that is. I've seen that before. People listen
Yeah.
to the book and read the book.
Yes.
And I'm just like, how can you?
Yeah.
How can you pay attention?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's weird.
But I think.
But I think that's pretty cool. Like
That's
if,
really
if you're
cool.
in your car driving, you're like, hey, I want to listen to my book and then go home and read it. It'll keep your place. So
That's a really good feature.
I thought that
like
was a cool feature. And they also have sleep timer and speed control, so you can customize your playback speed and set timers to fit your listening preferences. And they also have a return policy, which is nice. So you can exchange your book if you don't like it, but it's within a certain limit. So if you've read like the whole book and you're like, okay, I don't like it, I don't think you can return it.
Yeah. That's fair.
So now I'm going to list the cons. So it can be pricey. I mean, $14.95 a month is not very cheap for some people, you know what I mean? And if you don't listen often enough, you know, it's not really worth it.
No, it might go
Which
to the
is
drain.
what was for me. That's why I canceled it, because I was like, I'm not really listening that much. And you do only get one credit for that $14.95. So if you listen a lot, that's not really worth it for you either. Do you know what I'm
No.
saying? So if you want
Yeah.
to listen to 2 books in a month, you're going to have to pay for that second book.
Do you know how much it is through Amazon? How much it is?
It
for
would
the-
just be whatever the price of that book is on Audible.
Oh, wow. I don't know.
Because you only get one credit a month for that $14.95.
So that, oh wow, I for some reason in my mind I thought like audiobooks were cheaper. It's not the same price as a book.
I mean, like they are a little bit cheaper, but
Okay.
I want to say it's probably in the $15 range.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay,
Like
yep.
like a tiny, like it would be like buying it on your Kindle. You know how it's a bit cheaper, but
Yeah.
still not that much cheaper.
No.
So this is also a big one. You don't own the books that you purchase from Audible.
Yep. That's huge.
So you lose all access if you cancel your membership. So say
That's
you bought a book, which is happening with Kindle now too, I want to bring up. As of February 26th, they have put a thing that all of your downloaded books, you don't basically own them.
The ones that you
right?
purchased
Once if
to
you
give to Kindle.
purchase, yeah.
Through Amazon, by
Yeah.
the way, you guys, like it's all connected.
You can still read them on your Kindle or on the Kindle app, but you can't download them to, say, your computer and read it on your phone or your iPad or whatever you prefer to do, right?
Which is
I think it's
huge.
crazy because they put it off like you're buying that book, you're owning that book. So
Yeah, it's a huge Discord right now, which I'd get upset too, because like I paid money for this. I should be able to use it
Yeah.
however I want,
Yeah.
not just on Kindle Unlimited
exactly.
or Kindle. Sorry,
On your Kindle.
but it really just goes to show you that like physical copies are where it's at.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's like saying I bought this album on my Apple Music, but then you don't have the physical album.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
you don't own it.
don't-
You have to have the physical item.
Exactly.
But hey, a lot of girls do purchase books.
Yeah.
And so that's why I don't think Kindles, I don't think they're going to have a negative reaction of people going more towards Kobo, but I
Yeah.
think people are starting to realize that like Kobo.
It's a big theme with Amazon, right? Is you don't really have ownership of the items that you buy through Audible and now Kindle. So
That's crazy.
that is a con. Amazon exclusive Audible. So Audible is tied to Amazon, so it doesn't work with other audiobook platforms like Google Play or Libby, which offers free audiobooks via libraries. And not every book is available. Some books, especially indie or non-known authors, aren't available on Audible. So those are the pros and cons that I have listed here.
Okay, I'm going to go through Libro FM. Mine is a little bit different than Santana, but that's okay. So Libro FM is an employee-owned social purpose corporation that shares profits from your audiobook purchases with your chosen bookstore, giving you the power to keep money within your local economy. It was founded in 2014 in Seattle, Washington. Today, they are partnered with more than 3,000 bookstores around the world. So how it works is you create a free account and you choose your bookstore that you want to support. You sign up for monthly memberships or buy the audiobook. Now, the membership is $18.99, so more expensive than Audible. And that's for monthly, and you get 1 credit a month.
So same as Audible.
But you also get 30% off additional audiobook purchases that you buy for that month.
Oh, okay.
And you can listen to audiobooks on your own schedule with no strings attached. So if you purchase it, you can listen it whenever you
It's
want.
yours.
The credits never expired, and there are easy returns as well. You can go for the higher membership. There is a second one where you get 2 credits per month for $32.99. That's a lot. But you can, if you are a person who is on Audible,
Yeah.
you can get 2 free audiobooks when you switch from Audible to Libro FM.
Oh, that's cool.
Really cool. Their catalog contains over $5,000, not $5,000, sorry, 500,000 copies, including bestsellers. They also have expert picks from the people who run Libro FM of like their expert picks for the certain books that you can listen to. You can gift audiobooks to other people. So you can purchase credits and send it to someone.
Yeah.
Again, they never expire. They also, I just thought it was like a cool thing. They also have merch.
Oh, cool.
It's such cute like merch for Libro FM.
Oh,
And again,
awesome.
everything that you purchase through Libro FM get in the store that you choose has profits go towards the store. So the more that you get through Libro FM, the more you're helping that store.
Oh, okay. So just have a quick question. So for Libro FM, like, wouldn't it be what that store has purchased for audiobooks? Is
No,
your
you're
selection
just-
so you can get anything?
Correct. It's just that you chose the library. So
Yeah.
some of the shares of so say if like 1,500 people choose that library, all of the audiobooks that you have purchased are helping a percentage of that goes towards that bookstore that you chose.
Oh, okay.
So that's how it helps. That's how it helps independent bookstores
Oh, okay.
get money through your Audible, whereas if you're just, getting through your Audible, through your audiobook, whereas if you're just purchasing, you're just helping Amazon.
Oh,
whereas
I
through
see.
Libro, you're helping the bookstore that you've chosen.
Oh, okay.
But you get the catalog of everything on
Oh,
Libro
okay.
FM.
Oh, cool. Okay.
The cool thing too is you can pre-order your audiobook, which I thought, just like you can pre-order physical copies,
Yeah.
you can pre-order your audiobook. It seems to be more so nowadays that a lot books, especially popular ones, automatically get an audiobook with
Yeah.
it, which I feel like was never very common
Yeah.
back in the day.
Oh, definitely. I think it's more popular now for sure.
I think so too. Looking through what they have current popular books like Deep End, Onyx Storm, First Time Caller. All of these books that just came out are on Libro FM, which I think is so cool. My pluses for this is definitely the... Get off of her. Yes. Sorry, I had to push Max off of her. Just kick him. I don't, no, you know what I mean? Like,
Go on.
don't physically hurt him, but you
Yeah.
know, you can push him off. One of the pros is helping and supporting your local bookstore that you've
Yeah.
chosen. Because they've partnered with so many, over 3,000 bookstores. And we're a small little town here.
Yeah.
And I've heard of Libro FM through the bookstore. And
Yeah.
that's how I knew, like, oh wait, there's an
Yeah.
audio platform that helps your local bookstore, which is so cool. Negative, it is expensive. $18.99 for just one book a month.
Yeah, but you are helping a small business, right? Like,
Yes. that is-
rather than giving to like a corporate giant like Amazon.
that's like the biggest plus for me. One of the downside is though, so they do have the app, Libro FM. You can look through books, but you can't purchase through the app. You actually have to go to the web page, and then it
Oh.
automatically goes to your app.
Oh,
Which I find
okay.
it's not a big deal.
It's not that big of a deal.
No.
but, I mean,
It is a-
convenience-wise, they should change that.
Yeah, I don't know why that is. I think it's because
Because Audible is very easy. You just go on the app and it's right there. And
yeah,
You know
like
what I
so
mean?
you have to have credits. So I don't have credits
Yeah.
currently. So it says while this app does not support purchasing, audiobooks bought from Libro can be listened to this app. So it's like that's kind
Yeah.
of a downside, but whatever, it's kind of minor.
Yeah.
They don't have everything on here. They do have a lot, but if you're looking for specific books, like let's say Butchered and Blackbird, I'm going to double check, but I'm pretty sure it's not on here, which is a very popular.
oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's not on Libro FM.
Oh.
Why? I'm not too sure. They have a diverse amount of books.
Is it more like indie stuff or?
Well, no, because Deep End is in there.
Yeah.
First Time Caller is in there. I'm not too sure. I think it's because this is not a corporate, so I don't think authors. But they have the third book. They just don't have the first book.
Weird. I wonder why.
I wonder why too. Yeah, they have Leather and Lark ends. So like there that is a
Yeah.
limitation because I'm sure Audible
Probably.
has all three of these books that we're talking about.
Yeah.
Ooh, Rebel Witch is an audiobook too.
Ooh.
Sorry. Side note. So that for me, that is a negative.
Yeah.
For me personally, just because of like the moral code, even though it is a little more expensive, if I was someone who's really interested in listening to a book, I probably would choose Libro FM just to help give
me
back.
as well. And when you purchase a book on there, you own it.
Correct.
Right?
You're just using Libro FM to listen to it.
Exactly.
That is a huge one.
Huge plus.
Because if I'm spending it, it's just
I would like to own it.
And also, I was looking at so let's just say I wanted to purchase, instead of going through Libro FM, I want to purchase just the audio version. Oh, let's go. First time caller. I wanted to see how expensive it is. Because for $18.99 is what you're paying, and you get to choose any of the books on their catalog that they have. But I wanted to see. So if I'm going to go to Amazon, first time. So what did I was doing this before Santana came over, and now I'm trying to see what was I trying to do. First time caller. So it says it's so sorry guys. I'm like losing my train of thought. I apologize. Okay, new releases. So if I was going to say first time caller, I want to buy that book instead of using it as my one credit, because you get one credit a month for $18.99.
Yeah.
It's $29.99. That's expensive.
That is expensive.
For an audiobook. And guess what it is on, we're just going to use Amazon, you guys.
Yeah.
How much it is for a physical copy?
Like 20?
$25.99.
Oh.
$4 more?
Yeah, that's insane. You
on
can
Libro?
own- yeah.
That's crazy, you
Yeah,
guys.
I don't know
So
about that.
you have to keep that in mind.
Yeah.
If you're only a person who listens to an audio once a month, okay. But if you're someone who listens to it lots,
Multiples. Yeah.
$30 for an audiobook, you guys, not a
Ouch.
physical copy.
Ouchie.
That's a negative.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say that's a negative. So, what would you do? Which one would you choose? I know you already had Audible.
Yeah, I had Audible, but I just don't listen to enough audiobooks. But if I were to choose it, because I did not know about Libro FM when I was listening to books, so I would probably choose just to support local bookstores, right?
Yeah. If I had the funds.
If I had, yeah.
It's things are expensive nowadays, you guys.
Exactly.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
I understand why
personally-
people choose Audible.
Yeah.
It is cheaper.
Convenience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I definitely love the option of, if you're a person who likes to listen and read, that it keeps
Yeah.
your spot. That's really
Yeah,
fucking
that's really cool.
cool. That's really
How
cool.
it connects to your Kindle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's just, if you go with affordability, there's nothing wrong with that, because I'm definitely a person who goes with affordability
Yeah.
too. But if you have the means, definitely support your local bookstore.
Yes.
I don't know how, the specifics. I'm sure if you go to Libro FM, you could figure out the specifics of how it's all deviated. But if I could do anything to help my bookstore, I will.
Yeah, me too.
But things through it, there's a whole nother topic we can go into on another time of why books on Amazon are cheaper compared to bookstore. They're really trying to cut bookstores and have you go with them. It is hard sometimes walking into the bookstore and seeing how expensive books are
Yeah.
locally.
Insane.
Like, for example,
Ouchie.
I want to purchase the book of Azrael. It's almost, I think it is almost $40, $34 for this. It's a thick book, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
She's like thick like Exodus. I
Yeah.
think a little bit thicker paper
Yeah.
copy, but $34
Yeah.
where I can get it through a UK bookstore for
Yeah,
cheaper.
exactly.
I'm just paying more for shipping.
Exactly.
Oh, it makes it so hard.
I agree.
I can't do it, you
It's
guys.
insane.
I love books, and as much as I want to support our
Yeah.
local bookstore,
It
I'm
just
gonna get
comes
it.
to a point where it's like, yeah, this is too expensive.
can't-
You kind of got to cut costs where you can.
Yeah,
Right?
I can't afford buying the books that I want at that price for every single one.
Exactly.
Like I can't, I want them now. I don't want like to space out my purchasing every couple months because the books are so expensive.
Exactly. I agree.
Oh gosh. Okay. A little tangent, but we just kind of wanted to do a little
comparison for the audiobook lovers.
Yeah, if you've never heard of Libro FM, hopefully it kind of gets you interested in searching them up and supporting your local bookstore.
Yeah.
I'm not one to get into audiobooks. If someone wanted to give me a credit, I wouldn't say no.
Exactly.
I would choose a book.
You can also go on Libby too and get
Yes.
audiobooks for free through your library, but there is insane wait times for Libby.
Oh my gosh, yep.
It's wild.
I'm waiting. Was it like, what did I say last time?
2 to 3 months.
2 to 3 months for Butchert and Blackbird
Yeah.
on Libby, but I did put it on hold.
Yeah.
I did do it. But yeah, that's the kind of the shitty thing about it is you have to put it on hold.
Yeah.
And at that time when you get it, you have to be into it.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
and read it right away.
Read it right away.
Or listen to it.
But hey,
Yeah.
there's still Libby.
Exactly.
Okay, guys, we'll catch us next week as we talk about more bookish things. We'll catch you next time.
Bye.
Bye.